We're here with Kaleb Johnson, a 6 foot, 225-pound junior running back out of Iowa, who after 4 games is second in the nation in rushing at 171 yards per game. He's also scored 9 touchdowns, is averaging an eye-popping 8.4 yards per carry. His Hawkeyes are 3-1, and he's coming off a career high 206 yards rushing against Minnesota. And after a bye week, Iowa travels to Columbus next week to take on number 3 Ohio State. Kaleb, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, you're off to a great start this season after being injured quite a bit as a sophomore. You're the first Iowa back to score at least 2 touchdowns in the first 4 games of the season since 1997. Coming off that injury last year, what kind of preparation did you go through in the offseason to get yourself ready for your junior year?
I just did the little basics by going back and, just recovering. That's the main thing, is just going in there, make sure I'm getting physical therapy in like 3 times a day, every day, because I basically lived in a training room when I was hurt, because all I wanted to do was get back to my team and help my team win. So that's the only thing I really did, was just like go back and, just really heal my ankle and give it time to rest and, put my mental into the game too, because I need to learn to playbook too also. So that's all I did, cheer my teammates on, and, we're here.
So now you got full command of the playbook, and you're constantly going for making sure your body's all taken care of afterwards, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There was a run early against Minnesota. I think it was your 4th carry of the game. Cade McNamara under center. Mm-hmm. You had 3 straight runs up the middle, and you popped this one outside and just barely stepped out of bounds at the one. I thought that was just a really outstanding run. What do you remember about that one?
I remember really it was supposed to be outside zone and me cutting it up, but I remember it just being so clogged, and my one of my old linemen chop blocked down the dude, so it was really clogged in the hole. So I just said, dang it, I just went outside. That's all I got to do. So broke a tackle, broke a few tackles, and got out the field being aggressive. So
yeah, shame you didn't score on that one, but you got the touchdown. I think one play later.
Yep.
Much of the game was just you pounding up the middle until you found a crease. I noticed that a lot of your best runs happen with the QB under center. Do you prefer to run when the QB's under center?
To me, right now, it really don't matter, because I like from the gun too. So it gives me a chance to read it more and stuff like that. From the under center, it's the same thing, but it's more like quicker. So
yeah,
I like both. Yeah. I don't have a specific preference for them. So.
Tell me about your offensive line. When you're pounding the ball over and over, and you guys are huddling, what's your communication like? Do they help fire you up, or is it all business in there?
It's all business. It's strictly business, and we get fired up in a huddle, and we just say, let's go, let's bring it to them, let's show them what we can do. So I just really just appreciate my old line for opening up them holes. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have scored no touchdowns, have no yards, no nothing. So I just really give all my credit to my old line, and my wide receivers and my tight ends for blocking for me and allowing me to do what I need to do.
Yeah. One thing I like about you and how you run is your forward lean. You've got your helmet over your toes in most carries. There's not much wasted movement. How would you describe your running style?
I describe my running style as more like a, get vertical guy, one cut, get vertical. I don't like juking. If I have to, then I will, but that's not my preference at all. I like running over people. I like stiff arming. I like outrunning, catching balls in the backfield, getting upfield. So,
yeah, you're averaging 24 carries per game last 3 games. Does that feel like that's the upper limit of your capabilities, or do you feel like you have more gas in the tank in some games coming up?
I feel like I can have way more gas in the tank right now. I mean, I could just feel like keep going. So whatever they do for me, whatever they set me up at, I'm going to do it at full potential. So it's helping my team win. So whatever I can do to do that, then I do it.
Yeah, you're out of Hamilton, Ohio, which is in the Cincinnati area. How did football become your sport growing up?
Really, football was not my sport. First of all, it was actually baseball. Okay. Baseball was like actually my sport, and then told my pops that I saw someone on the billboard. I think it was Derrick Henry on the billboard one time. I was like, "Ooh, pops, let me. I want to do that." Da, da. And he said, "We go try," and after that, it was just history from there. So.
2016 Heisman Trophy winner Derrick Henry. I hear your grandfather was a big influence on you. What did he do to help you become the player you are today?
Man, that man did everything he could, and I just really appreciate him so much for just like sacrificing things to make me, happy and keep me satisfied and stuff like that, and keep me focused. And it's just like he just did everything he could to just to put me in the position I am now. So without him, I won't be here. So I just really appreciate him and my grandma for everything they did.
That's awesome. When did you realize that football was going to be your thing?
I realized that when I I was like 5, 6. I just
Wow.
really it was just there. It was just like football, baseball, football, baseball, football, baseball. And then when I got to high school, my pops had to tell me to make a decision on what we need to focus on. So I said football. So after that, it's just head forward football now. So
What position did you play in baseball?
first baseman, pitcher, and left field
Wow. Okay. Which one did you like the best?
pitcher because
So
I'm
you were going to
left-handed. So
perfect.
yeah.
You were going to be a pitcher. So who were your football teams growing up in
Um,
Cincinnati?
well, right now, it was in between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. And the reason why I like the Dallas Cowboys so much was because I followed Ezekiel Elliott when he was with Ohio State, 2015, 2016, all them times when he was rushing and stuff like that. And I just followed him then. And then he went to the Cowboys. And I like the Cowboys. And I like CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, all of them. So it's just, it's just a lot of character built up there. So
Yeah. I saw that you started out maybe I think it was 5 or 6, or maybe later. You were a defensive lineman at first in Pop Warner. When did you turn into a
yeah.
running back?
So that's a funny story because it was when I was little. Yeah, I played D line, and then I saw the ball, and I was just getting pancake after play after play after play. I went to my pops after the game. And I was like, "Look, I'm all dirty, and my whole front was clean, but my back was dirty." So it was just so after that, it was just history after that. So when I came to my first grade, no, when I was 8. When I was 8, that's when I started playing running back, and that's when I started getting, straight to
Mhm.
business and doing our little things. What I could do to be a running back because I was a pretty big running back.
Oh yeah, when you see opposing D linemen get pancaked by your O line, you can say, "I know what that feels like," right?
Yeah.
Who were your running back role models back in your high school days?
um, like I said, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Najee Harris, um, Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders. Yeah. So.
Yeah, going old school, Eric Dickerson and Barry Sanders. That's awesome. You originally committed to the Cal Bears
hmm
before flipping over to Iowa. Tell me about your recruitment, what you liked about Cal so much, and why you ended
Um,
up becoming a Hawkeye.
in general, I just like the recruitment process in general because you could just like, on the weekends instead of staying home, you could like take visits from a different state that you've never been to and try it out for a whole weekend and then go next weekend and try a whole different one out. So it was really fun and but with Cal, the reason why I committed to them was because of the coaching and the schooling. I heard the schooling is really, really, really good down there. So that's another reason why. And then I could have played early there too also. So and AT, he's a good running back coach. So when I came to Iowa, I was committed. They told me to take a visit. I took a visit during the Penn State game when we beat Penn State at Kinnick. And after that, I just said I'm here. I'm committed.
Hmm.
So I had to tell the coach that I want to decommit and commit to Iowa. So the
Yeah, it
rest is
sounded
history
like you
from
had a
there.
lot of fun on your visits. What were some of the highlights of those visits?
um, just taking it all in. Just seeing the stadium and looking at it, and imagining myself inside the stadiums and different stuff. So like when I came to Iowa and saw that, I was just I want to play here.
Yeah, your running backs coach is former NFLer Liddell Betts. I think he recruited you too, right? What are some of
Yeah.
the things he's working on with you right now to help make you a better back?
The little things, pass protection, getting out to my routes faster, running even harder, even harder than I'm running now. So, because my capability is, and I believe in him, he believe in me. So that's just the connection we got. We can tell each other anything. So me and him, we have a really good, strong connection, and I listen to everything he has to say because he been there. So
You're a very goal oriented person. So, what kind of personal goals did you set for yourself this year, and how specific did you get?
one goal I manifest every day. So one goal that I set was to get over 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. So I'm on a roll for that. So
Yeah, you're almost
yeah,
there.
yeah. So I want to get even more. So it was that, and to be successful in life, and to win the Doak Walker Award. So that's my whole point.
Awesome. What are you studying at Iowa?
Right now I'm studying enterprise leadership business.
And what is enterprise leadership? I think it's kind of a new name
It's like
for.
it's like balance on everything, like financing, business, marketing, real estate, all that. So it's just like all of those bundled up together.
Yeah.
So
What's the favorite part about that major that really draws you to it?
it's just you just like selling your products. You can sell your products. You can like invest and all that. So I feel like I can do that. So I'm a very tech guy. So Yeah, so I feel like that fits me well because before I was going to do computer science, information technology. So, but I had to do a lot for that. So I just
Yeah,
said,
it's
look,
like
I was
in this day and age, college football players have to be good at all that stuff now, right?
interested. Man, exactly.
Ohio State coming up next, big game, number 3. You have an extra week to prepare. Preview this game for me a little bit.
Man, I feel like our run game is awesome right now. So I feel like we just gonna keep, relying on that and, come out with passes and, play Iowa football. So, that's all we gonna do. We just being neutral right now, being calm and, taking it day by day. And you feel me, doing the play at a time, play at a time. So that's what we're doing now. So
Yeah, you can't come on a Heisman podcast without talking a little Heisman. I know we mentioned Derrick Henry and Barry Sanders in the past. Are there any other past Heisman winners you really enjoyed watching?
um
There's not many
Reggie
running
Bush.
backs lately, so
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush, yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
So
And any current running backs like in the league that you try to look up to and emulate?
yeah. Derrick Henry. Who else? Dang. That's really who I would be
That's all
really
you
be
need.
looking
All you
at.
need is Derrick
Yeah.
Henry.
That's really who I'd be looking for. So follow my
All right.
footsteps after. So
Awesome. Hey, Kaleb Johnson, appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on the official Heisman Trophy podcast. We're watching you a couple weeks from now, or I should say at the time of this recording, a couple weeks, but at the time people hear this, it's this week, Ohio State game. Good luck this Saturday against Ohio State, and good luck the rest of the season.
thank you so much.